Well, we're going to start today's show by making you an easy dish that you can make for dinner tonight. Chef Jef Kirk and Elise are here from Carolina Roadhouse to show us all about what they do over at the Roadhouse and how they make things delicious and easy for you to make for dinner. And we're going to make you a great dish today that you can actually make tonight, as we just said. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. Well, you guys did a beautiful job of decorating the set here today. I'm starving as it is, and then you come in and you have all this wonderful food. It smells amazing. What are we making today?
This is our shrimp D'Angelo. And the reason we call it shrimp D'Angelo in Italian means from the angels, and once you have a bite of this dish, you're going to know why we call it that. You're going to feel like you're in heaven.
Nice.
This dish is really easy to make. The sauce is really easy to make. We're going to start with some butter. It's basically a butter, lemon, wine, garlic sauce. So we're going to get our butter going. Add some dry parsley.
He's really got the pan nice and warm there, as you saw that butter melt immediately.
Lemon, it's about 1 tablespoon of lemon. This is shrimp base. This works real well. This is what we use in the restaurant. If you don't have it, you're still going to have a great sauce, but just give it a little bit of an extra seafood flavor. We're going to go ahead and put some shrimp base in there. A pinch of salt and pepper. This is already pre-mixed. Then we're going to go ahead and add the garlic.
Ooh, we've got a good bit of garlic there. That's the base of our sauce right there. That smells really good.
Mix all of our ingredients up.
And I'm always careful with garlic because, you know, it's one of those things where you can overdo it easily, but this calls for a lot of garlic. So if you are a garlic person, this is the dish for you. That's
right. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of wine. It's about 2 tablespoons of wine. Now, when we're cooking with wine, the alcohol is going to evaporate off, and it's just going to leave behind the flavors of the wine. My rule of thumb is, if I'm going to drink it, I'm going to cook with it. Mm-hmm. I like to use a wine.
Great rule of thumb.
That's right. I like to use a wine, you know, that I'm going to drink afterwards as well, because the flavor of the wine is what the flavor of the dish is going to end up having in it.
Okay.
So once we have our sauce going, go ahead and turn this down a little bit, and we're going to add our shrimp. Now these shrimp, we've already taken the tails off, peeled and cleaned. You could buy them this way, or you could do it yourself.
Oh, I can't even convey to you guys at home. This smells so good. Delicious. And those are already cooking up really quickly in there,
that's
too.
Right, that's right. It's going to cook for about three minutes or so, and then we'll be ready to...
Well, great. Well, Elise, while we're doing this, why don't you tell us a little bit about Carolina Roadhouse, where you guys are located?
Sure. We are at 4617 North Kings Highway. And everybody loves to come to the Roadhouse, you know, lunches and dinner and stuff. And we've got some new items actually at the Carolina Roadhouse. In addition to our ribs and our award-winning salads, we do have the beer can chicken, which is a slow roasted chicken in American lager, and it's served crispy. And this is an awesome new dish if you want to come in and try that. Wow. We've also got our baked beans and also the awesome macaroni and cheese.
Yes, we were eyeballing it before the show, and we cannot forget about that beautiful steak that's laying right there next to it too. So the mac and cheese, we've got the great beans, and then I love the beer can chicken. What a great idea with that. So let's come back to you, Jef, with the sauce here. Okay. I see the shrimp are cooked up pretty good.
Shrimp are cooking up nicely. We're going to go ahead and add some mushrooms. It's about a half a cup of mushrooms. We'll go ahead and add these and reduce.
And that really did cook pretty quickly. That was just a few minutes, folks. So, you know, you can do this relatively quickly at home. We were saying about a 5-6 minute window to be able to do this.
That's right. That's right. This dish cooks up really fast. Like I said, the shrimp takes about 3 minutes to cook. The mushroom, another 2 minutes. The pasta, this pasta's already cooked al dente. That's how we do it in the restaurant. So you're just going to use the recommended package instructions for the pasta, and you're cooking it up. This dish goes great with angel hair pasta, capellini, spaghetti, any pasta this sauce is going to work with. Seafood at Gulfstream Cafe, we do this dish with scallops. Very similar dish. Goes great with any kind of seafood. I've done it with clams before. So the thing I love about this is most of the ingredients here are ingredients I have laying around my house. So it makes it really easy, really quick. If you wanted to multiply this dish, you would just multiply the ingredients.
So this is for 2 here?
This is going to be for 1 healthy portion.
Perfect.
It could be for 2, but we'll say 1 healthy portion. This is the portion that you would get in the restaurant.
Okay.
So after our mushrooms are cooking down, we'll go ahead and add a little bit more butter.
I cannot wait to try that. That looks really, really good.
I'm just going to mix it up, letting all this butter be dissolved.
So aside from the pasta, this is a relatively light dish, so you just got this nice topping on there, the sauce for it, and you just kind of lay that over the pasta. Perfect. And so the wine here, let's kind of highlight what we have here. So
we're cooking with a Chardonnay.
Yep.
I think Chardonnay goes great with shrimp, Pinot Grigio, Sauvignon Blanc. Any of your light, crisp whites are going to go really well with this dish.
Okay, so we're actually dropping the al dente pasta right in there.
Added our pasta in.
I don't generally flip it like
it took me a long time. I've ruined many of backsplashes and have to spend lots of time cleaning at my own home trying to learn how to flip these dishes like this.
I'd flip it right onto the floor, so I just stir them. But if you can do the flip, good for you. We would love to be able to see it.
Spatula too. You always use
Yeah, spatula is very good. That's my method. That looks amazing and smells even better. So wanted to definitely highlight, so Carolina Roadhouse, of course, right here in the Grand Strand area in Myrtle Beach, but it's just one of many restaurants that you guys have here. You mentioned Gulfstream Cafe. What are the other restaurants?
Gulfstream Cafe, we have 2 California Dream Inns, one on the south end, one in North Myrtle Beach, Burro Loco, and New York Prime.
Yes, all wonderful restaurants. Depending on what you've got going on, what kind of food you're looking for, they've really kind of got something for everyone. And, so at least tell us a little bit more about, kind of the restaurants in general. And, they all have different themes and specialty dishes, but they're really kind of all known for their own things.
They really are, and everything is made fresh daily. We really like to do that, and if you're looking for something, we've got everything. So any occasion, any food, we've got you covered at all of our restaurants.
And one of the things, too, I absolutely love, if you're looking for something on the lighter side, their salads, it doesn't matter which one of the restaurants you go to, the salads are so good with the homemate dressings and constantly changing the menus.
Don't ever forget
Don't forget about the
don't
croissant.
That is
forget
the
about
signature croissant. So good. Actually make your mouth water there. So, and then also, you guys are constantly changing the menus, too. I wanted you to talk about that just a little bit.
That's right. We're constantly trying to, find what our guests want. I mean, we keep all of our familiar favorites on there, but we're constantly trying new things. Our season's right around the corner, so we want to see what guests are enjoying. So we'll do some featured items and try to see what's going to work and what's not. So it's definitely ever changing.
And I know you guys take advantage of, the fresh fish that we do have here and shrimp and, which is so great because, we have all of this great seafood right in our backyard, and be able to incorporate that into the menus is always so wonderful. And if you're not a seafood person, have no fear. You guys have great steaks. You can try the new beer can chicken. I just love that. That looks so good. And it's what I smelled when I first walked in the building. It's really, really good. So again, Elise, why don't you tell them where you guys are located with Carolina Roadhouse in case they want to come in for dinner tonight?
4617 North Kings Highway, in between 48th Avenue and 44th Avenues North, right in the middle of Myrtle Beach.
And if you'd like to make reservations, what do you recommend
We
they do
do
there?
have phone ahead seating. Call us anytime.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks, Chef. We
Thank you very
appreciate
much,
it. And
Candace.
Elise,
Thank
it was
you,
a delicious
Candace.
dish. If you're hungry and you like what you saw today or any one of these dishes out here, make sure you go and check out Carolina Roadhouse right here in the Myrtle Beach area.